Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Two Mom Edit with Jamie and Lisa Rizzo. We're so excited for you to be here with us today. We held our word and we're filming 3 weeks in a row.
That's right.
That's a big deal.
We're sticking with it. That's it.
I feel like we look a little bit better than last week, so I got a little bit of a tan.
I had a tan last week, so I'm always outside, but
I have never done this, like literally every year. What do I say to you in the summer, at the end of the summer?
you want to go to the pool and lay outside with
I'm
the
like,
kids.
by
No,
myself.
you want to go lay outside somewhere
I'm
by
like,
yourself.
The entire summer goes by and I don't do that for myself one time. I did it twice this week. Both times I did it for about 45 minutes.
You went to the pool?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know you went twice.
Twice.
Good for you.
And I worked while I did it, and it was
Still
only
working by a
45
pool
minutes.
in the
But you know
summer.
what? Like, I was like, wow, for years, I didn't do this for years. And I just did it 2 times, like in a matter of a few days. And I was really proud of myself because I was just actually watching our podcast from last week. And I was like, oh, I want to be more mindful about like making time for myself and like not feeling guilty. And
Did
I had
you feel guilty?
Yes.
You did? Really?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
But I also worked the entire time. So then
You're not laying out having a pina colada and like reading a book, but
no, but I went like this
it should
a
be
minute.
okay. It should be okay.
And that was
to
nice.
do that a little.
I know, but I worked
Do it
up
when
to
the
that.
babies are napping, so you don't feel like you're missing the babies. You know what I'm saying?
Yes. So I'm working on it.
Good.
Anyway, I was happy.
At least you're working on it, though.
Well, that's why I got a little bit of a tan for this week.
Oh, you look great, and the outfit is trendier than the last.
This shirt's
one, right?
about 7 years
Those
old.
are the best ones.
These jeans are about 4 years old.
It's a trendy outfit, though, right? I think it's trendy. I did a good segue last time. Speaking of time together, let's talk about Nashville.
I was like, oh, we talking about time together?
Speaking about trendy, let's talk about trending lesbian stuff. No? No, not a good segue. All right. So what are we talking about today?
What are we talking about today? So we just wrapped up Pride Month. I think,
Yes.
wait, before we get into today's topic, I think that we were going to talk last week. We were like, oh, we're going to have what's happening. Again, I just happened to watch our podcast from last week while I was cleaning the kitchen before and doing the dishes.
Oh, so you're fresh with it.
So I'm like, I
Okay.
feel like I'm
See,
a little
not
fresh,
with
but
it.
I remember but I didn't get to finish it. I think we were saying something about like, what are we doing since from last week to this week? And what are we going to have to update about? Anything happened? We did go to Mawa Pride, which was so nice.
Yeah.
We brought the kids. They got like, rainbow tattoos everywhere. And I just think it's special when they see so much support for families like ours, especially for Carmela. Like, I just think that she's at an age that it really matters.
She understands what pride
Yeah,
is. Basically, we've taught her. We took her to Asbury Pride when she had that little rainbow bathing
She was
suit. We had the
too
portable
with Freya. She was
toilet
so
bowl potty thing.
cute.
Yeah, so we always brought up pride, and now because of what we did with our first kid, now we're able to she's able to lead the way for the rest of our kids of being proud, of being quote unquote normal. You know what I'm saying? And I think that says a lot, because if she wasn't as proud and aware of pride and loving her parents, mommy and mama, feeling lucky, I think that could affect how it trickles down to our other children. But she's super proud and confident with us. Actually, something did happen that I do want to actually talk about, which I just popped in my head. That situation where somebody mentioned moms and dads again, what happened with her.
Oh,
actually,
that's
so
right. That was a
wanna
week
touch on
ago.
that. So about a week ago, we took her somewhere. I'm not going to say where or anything, but it was a place where you drop off your kid for 20, 30 minutes, and they color, they do an activity.
It was an art class.
It was an art class, and dropped her off, went to go pick her up, and I could just tell from her face when she walked out.
She gets that face,
She gets that face, like something
holding back tears, yeah.
holding back, and very introvert. So she's like an introvert extrovert, overall. So she's like holding her art project, and she's like, "Mommy, I need to tell you something." And now I'm like, "What's up? I'm right here. What's going on?" The teacher made fun of me. That's how she took it, right? And right away, I take it with the grain of salt, And I'm like, "Okay, well, tell me what happened." And she's like, "Well, she said, everybody color and draw pictures for your mommies and daddies." And I said, "I don't have a dad." And the teacher said, "Well, draw a picture for your mommy and daddy." Now, who knows what the real story is? We really don't know. But either way,
that's how she internalized it.
Took it as feeling different, feeling left out from an older figure. You know what I'm saying? This happened at her school when she was at a preschool, right? or how to talk to the teacher about just saying parents, because I grew up with a mom and I hated when they said dads. And a lot of people have different family dynamics. Like, you got to be aware. I don't care how old you are. Once you're in a teaching environment, you got to know, don't say something that's going to make a kid feel excluded.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if I feel excluded. I don't give a shit at this point.
Mm-hmm.
But a child, you got to be aware. That's got to be in school. That's got to be in schools. Like how to, right away you're making the kid feel different and weird compared to their classmates. So I got super defensive right away. Talked to the lady at the front. I said, yeah, she's saying
true to form.
She's saying that the I don't even care when it comes to my kids. She's saying that the teacher made fun of her because she had a mommy and a mama. I don't think she made fun, but I do want to go talk to the teacher. And she's like, okay, well, she's teaching a class right now. I said, oh, is it that door right there? And I walked and she's following me nervous as if I was going to do something crazy.
Well,
and I said, no. I said, I'm just going to make it a teaching moment. Don't worry. So I was fine. I was just like firm, protecting my kid, Most importantly, Carmela's watching every single thing I'm doing.
Yeah.
From that point on.
And you have to prove to your kid that you got their back and you respect them, and if their feelings are hurt, and you're going to be there for them. And there's so many lessons involved in this one.
This whole thing was like, everything was based on how I was going to handle it. Because I remember growing up, I'm obsessed with my mom. I love my mom, but there were many times that I felt like she didn't stick up for me and or have my back. And I've worked all that out with her, as you know, but that's why I'm extra grateful when you have my back, as you always do. But I knew she was watching me. So I walked up and the girl answered the door from the art class. And I was like, listen, Carmela said you mentioned mommies and daddies for an art project, but she's got a mommy and mama. So just, you can't say that. You don't know people's, kids' dynamics at home. Oh, no. Very apologetic. So Carmela did a couple of things. She saw that I stood up for her. She saw that it was wrong. She saw the teacher say, no, I'm so sorry. And then, I think, and then she told me later, like, I wish I didn't tell you because I think she got worked up as if something big was going to happen.
And I think she said to me, when you guys got home, I felt bad because the teacher got in trouble.
Right.
So getting in trouble is different than her learning an opportunity.
Right. I said, I didn't go yell at her or anything like that. And then I was like, are you glad you told me now? So that off topic, but that did just happen. Another thing that happened was, and I know we didn't plan on talking about this, but the episode is supposed to be a funny one about being a lesbian, only things lesbians know, right? But this is kind of like lesbian stuff, right? Gay stuff, I
mean, pretty much our whole life is that, so
right.
Anything falls into that category.
The other thing was Mother's Day. They did an activity at school, and Carmela did one Mother's Day gift for one parent.
And she, again, didn't stick up for herself, just like the time at the art class, and kind of just waited till she got home and told us about it. So these are things that are happening now as she gets older, where she's very mindful and aware of what's going on, but is confident enough to feel okay, but not confident enough to stick up for herself and be like, no, Mrs. So-and-so, actually, I think you should give me two because I have two moms and I want to be able to give both of my parents a gift. Because then she came home and she only had one gift, and she's like, sorry, Mama, I know that you guys should each have one, but I did a combo. Is that okay?
What was the gift? It was a drawing about one of those, and we're total opposites, so it was hard, right?
Yes, it was like a book about your mom, but each page was a different thing about your mom. But she would be like, well, this page is about you, and this page is about mommy, and this page is about you, and this page is about mom. I know. I felt really bad. Yeah.
Let's work on her speaking up for herself.
It's really funny because she has no problem sticking up to herself with us.
I know. I started using the word advocating for herself, and she likes that. So let's just work on that.
It's funny because she really does have such a strong personality, but even though she has such a strong personality, when it comes to things, I think it's when it's adults that she is not her parents. She can't. Well, and that's also the right thing too, right? You don't want to teach her to talk back to adults.
No,
it's kind of like a hard road to navigate
that we could teach her because in life and in work, you're going to have these moments where you say something that's probably going to make somebody uncomfortable, in turn sticking up for yourself, but in a normal way. The way I used to stick up for myself is very different than how you used to stick up, how you speak for yourself. You know what I'm saying? I used to be like, oh, fuck you, move on. But you have a way, and that's why I think you are in the career that you are, where you can, how many times were you dealing with the client? And I was like, tell him to go fuck it out. And I'm like, I could never do this job. Tell him to, and you're so good. It's a skill.
This morning you told me to tell somebody something, and I said, what are you, yeah, okay.
I remember.
Yeah, I'm not saying
Well,
that.
that's because I'm a protective over you, though.
But now
you
we
know
just
what
say to you,
saying?
I'm not saying that. And I just
know.
move on. Okay.
What I say after you said I'm not saying that.
Okay.
It wasn't me, but it was just like, I just feel like you were a little taken advantage in that one situation.
I knew that I was, though.
I'm protective over you, too, though.
Sometimes I have to just, whatever.
I know, but you're good at, so that's the thing. You're very good at that, right? So you could teach Carmela how to basically.
Yeah, not you.
You know. I'd be like, Carmela, you know what you do, this art teacher? You tell her, listen, lady.
She does enough of that. I can't even believe we
know.
have to teach her to stick up for herself because she's such a freaking firecracker.
Oh, my God. All right. So that's that. Oh, Father's Day. What'd we do for Father's Day?
We went to my dad's house. That was nice.
For school-wise. So why don't
She
you share
She brought home your brother went with Francesco.
So Francesco's school had donuts with dads. Right?
I mean, he knew it was donuts with dads, right? So we just, donuts with uncle. But uncle's coming to donuts with dads. We kind of like said both.
Yeah, 100%.
He was fine with it. He was still super excited that uncle was coming to school. He thought that was like the best thing ever. And then for Father's Day, Carmela also made a gift. And she just made it for her. Oh, she made it for my dad. That's it.
And then my brother went to Donuts with Dads for Francesco. And he loved it. Brother took the picture. He was all in there with all the dads.
He was so excited.
He hasn't done that in like 20 years.
Yeah, because his kids are older now.
He hasn't done that in 10 years. Yeah. It's probably like a new missing of it. And he loved it. He's gonna do the princess ball.
Yeah, it's like a daddy-daughter dance.
Daddy-daughter dance. They take it serious, these people.
I'm helping plan it. I'm gonna be on the board. What? Not on the board. I'm gonna be like I'm gonna be part of the committee.
The thing Nicole's doing?
Yeah.
That's awesome. This is a serious thing. No, the texts are very serious. Like, there's a meeting and all this.
Of course.
I didn't know that.
It's a big thing.
It's a big thing.
So a few years ago, they only do it every other year. So a few years ago, everyone was like, why don't you just send Carmela with somebody else? And we were like, she's just too young to get that.
True.
She just was too young, to be like all these other people were with their parent and I'm with my grandpa or uncle or whatever. But now that she's older, she knows about it. She's talked about it because the kids talk about it. And so she's old enough to know that I have two moms. I go with my uncle. No big deal. I'm proud of that. Oh, well, do you want to say the topic again?
We are talking about
things that only lesbians would know.
Okay. And there's rapid fire questions and we printed them out.
We're going to start with the rapid fire. You have to answer fast.
Rapid fire.
I'm going to do a few in a row, and then you could do a few in a row.
Okay. All right. Let's see.
So it can really be like rapid fire, like do.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready.
U-Haul after how many dates?
Dates or time together? Dates are tricky, though. So time together.
Rapid fire, not slow fire. Home Depot or Target?
4 months, not 4 dates. 4 months.
Home Depot or Target?
Home Depot. I asked you.
No, I said I'm going to do a few in a row, so it's actually rapid fire, but you're making a whole conversation after each one.
All right, you get me nervous.
Subaru, Jeep, or Tesla?
None of them.
We have a Jeep.
I know, but what would I have a Jeep because I have 20 kids. 3 rows.
Birkenstock slides or white sneakers?
Slides, limitlessslides.com. Limitlessslides.com.
Ever accidentally flirt with a straight woman?
Oh, yeah. Actually, yeah. I was on Tyra Banks for that.
Okay, you could do me now.
Oh, okay. Accidentally flirt with is gaydar real?
Yes.
Who proposed?
You, Lisa.
Golden retriever or black cat?
Golden retriever.
Share locations after how long?
6 months.
We were moving in 4 months, I thought I said. Pack for each other or separately?
Together.
You've never packed for me.
Pack for you? No, I don't.
Who empties his luggages within the hour of getting home from vacation?
It's not on the list.
I do. All right. I don't have any more other rapid fires.
Okay.
I
wonder if I could try to make some.
I know. Let's see.
Pizza or tacos?
Tacos, because we had them last night and they were so good. Soft taco shell or crunchy?
Crunchy.
Soft. It's like a burrito. Remember when we had Miss Mugshot events and we do parties in the city? We ordered the biggest burritos the next day.
I never got a burrito.
We ordered from the Blue Moon restaurant and watched 3 Amityville Horrors.
I have never ordered
Windsor
a burrito
Circle.
in my life.
Then you must have had some chicken thing because we ordered.
I
Mexican.
probably had.
We used to
a
go
fajita.
out and plan our hangover meal.
Do you
the
mean
day
fajitas?
before. Fajita. That was it. I think I had the burrito though. Oh, we used to just lay on the couch.
I would eat
all
the
day.
fajita
One
without
day
the
we ordered
wrap.
three times the whole day. We ordered breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah, because you would make me stay out till like 5 a.m., which I
We're
hated.
throwing women's events in the city.
I hated staying up so late.
You say all these things. I noticed also last podcast you said you don't drink on vacation during the day.
Did I
But
ever?
that is a lie. I went back and looked at all the pictures, and you always are having your tequila seltzer, and it's not like you're getting drunk, but you do have drinks during the day, and I know the buzz you get.
Yeah, because you're always like,
Second
when are you
thing
gonna have a
is
drink?
say
When are you gonna have a drink? When are you gonna have a drink?
The
And so
second
like,
thing is, no, you have to get my work in first and drink enough water, and you do. But you still don't wait till dinner time to drink or later on.
I usually have like 1 in the afternoon because you like to make sure that because you're always pressuring
What are
me.
you talking?
You love when I'm tequila Jamie. I don't know.
The second thing is you say you don't like to be out till 4 a.m., but we had the best time of our lives together when we did those events together.
No, of course. I'm not saying I didn't like doing Miss
Just notice you
Mugshot.
forget.
No, I'm not saying I didn't like doing Miss Mugshot. What I'm saying is I hated staying out late.
Remember one time we got home, it was light out, and we went to get the bagels right across the way. I sent you in.
That's tough.
I always send you in. All right. More rapid fire questions. Cuddling or no cuddling?
Cuddling.
Cuddling, okay. Cuddling or scrolling?
Cuddling. Depends on what time of the day.
Designing your future kitchen on your phone or cuddling?
Designing my future kitchen on your
That's what I was trying to get to. Sending me ChatGPT designs or not?
pool or beach.
Definitely pool. Beach if me and you were just laying out.
Wine or tequila.
Tequila.
Italy or Greece.
Italy. Do we need lesbian rapid fire questions? Friends with your ex or not?
Not.
Communication with an ex or not?
Not.
Contact with your ex right after breakup or no contact?
None. I don't trust you girls.
I know. No, some people are friends and
That's the thing about the lesbian world, but we were never part of that.
No.
You're
I
right,
don't
though.
talk
There's
to
so many
any
lesbians that are
exes.
like, this is my best friend. We dated last year, but we're best friends.
Right. There's no exes at all that became your friend after? No.
You?
No. Because I just feel like it serves its purpose. You really wouldn't find a woman being friends with an ex-boyfriend especially when she's in a relationship.
Not usually.
Not usually, yeah, but especially when she's in a relationship. I don't know, it's a little weird to me, you know what I'm saying? Just because I don't think I would want somebody who you've been with intimately, like, to look at. Like, I don't, they know what I know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to be looking at
I don't
them,
want to call
looking
it
at-
weird, but because like we don't understand that doesn't mean that it's weird.
It's
but
just not for me. I'm not
it's
saying
not
it's
for you,
weird.
yeah.
I can't look at somebody knowing that they know the intimate stuff. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Even when I found out your ex's new girlfriend lived next door to your dad, and he said hello, and this was 30 years ago. I was mad. I got a little jealous. I said, "What? Oh God! Now she's gonna be coming to the parties. This was Jamie's first love.
Oh God, you're always so
Here we
dramatic. It's
go.
unbelievable.
And what happened with that? Are they still there?
I think so.
Oh, I'm gonna go pop over next time. That's funny. Anyway, one time we tried to find our exes because we just
We were like bored. It was like before we had kids. We were like a few years into our marriage, and we're like,
Do you have like a main ex or no? Like no, because all your exes kind of blend to me. Actually, you have 2 exes? 2 real ones? Or you consider that when you first came out, that girl, is she also bulked into your ex?
It's like 15.
Is that, so you don't count that?
I don't really count any of them.
What? I would say I have 2 main exes. 2 main exes.
This was like a lifetime ago. I just don't even. It's like
That was a bulk of your life, that first one you were living with her.
no, I wasn't.
Weren't you living when she was going shopping in Home Depot? You always tell me that story.
I wasn't living there.
Oh, okay. I thought you were just helping her decorate her house. Got it. Okay. And the second one was
That's funny that out of all things, that's the story you remember me telling you is going
because
to
I
Home.
thought it was very serious. You're going to Home Depot with this person. You're like 17. Anyway, my main
You think
ex,
any
I
of
would
our
say,
exes watch our
was-
podcast?
No. They'll be cursing us up and down. Actually, no, I'm not. No, I think I'm on, I don't even know what terms I'm on, honestly. It was so long ago. But my first main one was from when I was on MTV. That was like a reality TV thing. And then the second one was right before I met you, who was a circle. That's a lesbian thing. Rapid fire. Lesbian circle web or not? Are you part of it? Yes or no?
No.
Yes, you are. My ex was dated who?
My ex.
Right. So there we go.
Yeah.
You think you're far from this, but you're actually really not. You're in the middle. You're the middle of the web.
Ugh, I don't want to be.
Just 'cause you're not actually. That's one thing I really liked about you. It was like you really didn't have. You were not with a lot of people like in the scene. I don't think I really could be with somebody that was like, you know, like that femme that's been with like all the masks, you know.
Ugh.
Yeah, you know that one where they know like they're hot femme, you know. And these
The hot
masks are just
femme.
like puppy dogs. Like yeah. Heartbroken.
We're not even like in the scene anymore. I wonder, like, we didn't make it to Pride last week.
No, we don't know.
Oh, I wanted to. We just didn't really have a babysitter.
When Sunday came, we were kind of like, damn it, I wish we were going.
I know. I was definitely having FOMO.
Maybe we would have changed our mind if our nanny was not going out. You know what I mean?
She went to Pride herself.
She went to parade, and then she did such a wholesome thing because then she just got like
Whole Foods.
with
She's
her
like, we
friends and
just
had
went
coffee.
we went to the parade, then we went to go get coffee, and then we went to Whole Foods for
It's
dinner.
so funny. I woke up on Monday like totally fresh, right? Because we didn't do anything next day, and I remember like, wow, you know how many people are waking up with regret right now or drama from the night before?
Pride is so fun.
It's like a movie. The best one was Whitney Day's party at Marquee.
That was a fun year.
That was amazing. I was trying to find parties that she threw, but it was in Brooklyn, and you didn't want to go because
It's so far.
I almost convinced you, and then I put in Waze. I was like, let's just go. Come on. Hour and a half. I'm like, oh.
No, like, yeah, no.
Get that.
Too far.
Anyway.
All right, let's see what else you got here.
Okay. Do you ever see other lesbians out and like kind of have that silent understanding that, well, no, you don't look like, you know, like I do, you know, so you don't have the look that would pick up gaydar, I don't think.
No, but if I'm with you, I would have it.
Right? We would be the couple.
I would be like making sure like, yeah, if I saw another 2-mom couple, first of all, now that Carmela's older, I'm like, Carmela, there's another 2-mom family right there. It just happened to me
Okay.
with Carmela when you were working last week and I brought all the kids to a fair.
Yeah.
It was like a town day.
A lot of credit for that. That's for sure.
I was like bringing the kids to the bathroom and I looked behind me and I saw 2 moms. And I'm like, Carmela,
How'd you know there were 2 moms?
you could just
What
tell.
was the look?
One of them was just
Athletic?
like, well, there was 2 women. They looked like they both were the moms to both of the kids because there was a baby and a toddler.
Got it.
They were both taking care of the baby, so that was another like clue. But one looked a little bit more aggressive looking, kind of like a little bit more
like
dressed
our
like
dynamic.
you.
Yeah.
One of them was like a little bit more feminine, but still kind of like a little
yeah.
like sporty, I guess.
40. Yeah.
And
We have so many different like vibes. Of,
so then I was like just trying to like
styles.
distinguish, like, okay, I was like trying to follow like who's taking care of which kid. I was trying to see if I could hear what the kids are calling them.
Oh,
I couldn't.
your
They were
bells
too
went
far, but
right
I'm like,
off.
Carmela, there's a 2-mom.
And they never would have looked at you alone with 4 kids and thought that you were with a big
I know. I'm like,
lesbian.
oh, how do I
know.
like, find out where they live? Like,
You should be like, Carmela, do you want to go to Pride next weekend?
Carmela had her I Love My 2-Mom shirts on because it was the same day as when we went.
wow.
So I was hoping that they saw it. And then I think they did because one of them kept looking and I'm like,
Oh, she
do
told
I know
her.
you guys?
She told her.
I swear I
partner.
just said that. I'm like, do
You
I
said that?
Yeah, but they were like kind of far. But she was staring at me back kind of, maybe because I was staring at them.
Yeah, you were staring.
And I was like, do I know you guys? I was like, maybe it was that family that goes to Francesco's school that we haven't met yet. Like maybe I saw that.
Right.
Anyway, she's like, I don't think so. I'm like, bye.
Oh my God, Jamie.
So embarrassed they ran away.
I think we have to put an effort though. Like, just be like, listen. I know this sounds weird, but I know you're 2 moms. Am I right? Are you 2 moms or something like that? Like, you know, I think we should make an effort now going up to somebody and just be like, hey, you know, are you guys together? These are your kids.
Yeah.
We need to get Carmela. We just talked about this. Carmela can hang out with them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. No, you're right.
even if they're
I
not
actually
like people that we would typically chill with, I don't know. Like
I almost
you know.
did do that, but then also like we were all at the park. I had all 4 kids, and like the kids are starting to go that way. We were like on our way out when that happened. So, and we were all starving. So I was like, whatever.
It's too much.
If it's meant to be, I'll run into them again.
They do spot each other. Is there anything that gives it away besides just looking sporty? Because there's a lot of sporty girls. Watch women's basketball. A lot of sporty girls.
I don't know how you could tell. I don't know. It's just some.
One thing
you said is
for me-
gaydar real. It definitely is. You just know.
You know what's obvious sometimes for me with like is hands. I told this.
You
to on
said
the
that
phone.
before.
I
Was
think
it on the podcast that you said that?
No, we were on the phone. I think hands. You could tell if somebody's a lesbian a lot by their hands, except for your hands.
There was somewhere.
Like my hands just look like that sound effect that I just made. Right?
I don't know what that sound effect is, but
Like you're kind of like
recently,
strong hands.
I pointed out a lesbian
Like
to my
scary
sister. I
movie.
said to my sister, like, "Oh, look, there's a lesbian," and she was like, "How do you know?" I'm like, "How do you not know?"
So then it is gay.
So it is
because we grew up. You know what? Because you grew up with friends like that. It grew up in that environment of all. Right? You banged your head this week. Look at Jamie getting comfortable now. She's crossing her legs.
Bruise, see?
That's the worst when you turn your head so hard and boom.
I literally walked right into the door. I'm such an idiot.
Oh my God. I think we have gaydar because we know our community.
Yeah.
That's really it, you know. But if I saw you out and we weren't together,
Would you hit on me?
yeah, definitely. I don't think I know how to hit on.
I have no idea.
Did you ever hit on people?
Probably not.
I think I was always just like, I always gave compliments, and I was like, compliments and like silly flirty, right? Is that how it was?
Definitely. You're like a little boy, like a second grade boy that would like poke, like be like make fun of the girls to try to like get their attention, like be annoying instead of like
being sweet.
Yeah. Yeah, you're like a little teenage boy, I guess, and you just like that's what you would do for sure. You still do that sometimes, and I'm like, that's not. Why are you saying that to me? You're like, I'm being funny. I'm like, no, you're being ridiculous. Like,
if I bust on you about something like when,
yeah, and I'm always like,
like you got upset with me when I was making a joke. I'm not gonna say making fun, but a joke about you playing tennis. Remember I was talking like I could picture you like, here I go. That's because we played tennis once and we almost got in an argument.
So then you are actually making fun of me. That's not joking. That's what I mean. That's not a term of endearment when you're actually just making fun of me.
Though. What'd you say to me recently? I was like, are you looking at my eating habits?
That's different than trying. I'm not trying to flirt with you in that moment.
Oh, that was worse. What'd you say to me? You're like, oh, you're eating that too?
I saw 4. I know what it was. I saw 4 pieces of bread in the toaster. I said, "Are you eating all 4 pieces of this?
4 sourdough pieces.
What are you doing with 4 slices of bread?
It was 2 cut in half.
But I didn't know that, so I was like,
and I'm at the gym every day, 5:30 this week. So proud.
That's great.
Myself.
That's great. Except I was suffering because then I had like 20 minutes from my gym.
Who got the kids ready for the camp?
Great job.
Mm-hmm. You go, what goes in Francesco's bag?
I'm sorry, but every year for all these years, I've always been responsible for all of that. The one year that you were the one to read what he needs to get sent for school.
Yeah, I was extra proud though. No, I was just proud, honestly. I'm just saying this because I'm actually proud that I did that.
Me too.
I realized also like Carmel with her big girl camp, I felt really proud like going through the list and having my laptop open and like, you know, going one by one, going to get it right away. Like I didn't say I need this upstairs. I walked. It said 3 bathing suits. I walked up. I got the bathing suits put in a plastic. Like, you know, I even got the bed. I just felt like really proud and really hands on. You know, that's something you typically would do. That's really why I'm saying it like that.
Yeah, I always do those things.
I know it feels really good though. All right. So let's move on. So actually, let's get back on track here. Okay.
Yeah, let's get.
All right, because we're gonna start talking about parenting and all that stuff. Relationship stereotypes. Let's talk about lesbian relationship stereotypes. Lesbian breakups. Will you know that they will be within your circle, or you'll know the lesbian that they're with next? Because in straight relationships, I don't think it's such a small community. I mean, it's...
Of course. They can go to anybody in the world.
They could go anywhere. But lesbian community kind of all...
I feel like if it's somebody that all goes to the same bars and stuff, like, yeah, you're definitely going to see them again. If you're like in a friend group and they always go to Stonewall, I don't know, just like example. Like, yeah, you're going to still see these people.
If you were in a relationship with somebody,
Okay.
and because our community is small, okay, you guys break up. She's now with somebody that's kind of like in your circle, or you kind of
that's not nice.
What would you do in that situation? Step away from the friend group as a whole? Because they can't pick sides.
I guess it would depend on how much I cared about that person and why we broke up.
Got it. Knowing me, I would.
You would break ties.
I'd break ties with everybody.
You said I'm not talking to any of these fucking people.
I'm not fucking talking to any of these people. And I always say these people.
You would definitely. I would be like, oh, it depends, whatever. This is a good one. What about public affection? Reading the room before holding hands and how that's changed over time.
You could lead with that answer. Public affection.
I've always been the first to like be fine with it. You've always been more aware of our surroundings and you're like, I just don't feel comfortable holding hands here. And I think when I was younger, I would be like mad that you would say that. And now that we're a little bit older, I'm like, well, if maybe it's not safe, it's not worth like
that's right.
Me holding your hand if I think it might put us in a dangerous situation, you know.
Right. Or a
People
situation where like somebody approaches us with even just something negative and nasty. I don't trust how I would get, you know what I'm saying?
Or if our kids are with us, you don't want someone to say something or anything.
Right. So these are things that we just have to be like, no, we're not going to hold hands when we have our 4 kids with us, depending on where we are. If we go to P-Town, we're all absolutely that. So that's why like it's important for us to really
even if like we were to go to the mall, we probably wouldn't.
No. And that's sad. But
yeah, I
also wouldn't have it any other way. Living my truth and you living your truth of who we are and what we've built. I think unfortunately, I do think that there are a lot of, people that are gay inside that really just stuff it down because it's easier. And then you also feel more accepted. And then there's also the whole religion thing too, and it makes me sad because I see the other side of life when you are true to yourself and what we've built and how much love is at home with our kids. You know what I'm saying? And there's people that'll never get that because they feel it's easier or make their parents happy or because of religion, So, yeah.
Speaking of religion, I keep forgetting to enroll Carmela in next year's CCD.
Jim, we gotta get on the ball. I'll help. I did the camp bags.
And I still have to register for her for cheer
when we get home.
Let's wrap this up with some finished sentences. You ready?
Okay. Yes.
You know she's a lesbian when
she dresses like me. You know she's a lesbian when
she dresses like
or it's like short, like manicured nails with clear nail polish.
Doesn't have a manicure.
Or doesn't have a manicure.
Except for me.
Or wears a tight bun.
Every lesbian has
ex drama and a toxic ex. Women's emotions.
Biggest green flag?
Biggest green flag when a woman keeps her phone face up that you're dating.
Oh.
Okay. What about for you? Biggest green flag?
Never lying. Like always like noticing the honesty, I guess.
Love it. Biggest
red flag?
Phone face down and just emotional outbursts and like liking dysfunction, liking the dysfunction. And because I had that with my first main ex, like somehow getting sucked into dysfunction and then it making it normal, and then you having to learn that that's not normal, and for your future relationships. That to me is huge. Because honestly, before that ex, I was really never like that, to be honest with you. My ex before that first one, where it was like volatile, was the one in college that was like very calm and like like fine and healthy, nice. It was nice. That ended just because she graduated. I was still in college and it was kind of just like, I wasn't driving to Staten Island. And then the one after that too was just normal. But it was that one that was so volatile and just like extreme. That's what, unfortunately, I learned a lot of stuff that I had to unlearn. So that for sure, that one person,
What's the funniest assumption people make about us? Well, for me, people think like I'm a single, straight 30-year-old woman.
35.
People think I'm a single, straight 30-year-old woman. Actually, I get 20s all the time. People are like, you have a kid?
Yeah,
and I'm like,
yeah.
I have 4. And they're like, you have
Doesn't
4
feel
kids?
awesome to say you have
How
4
old
kids.
are you? And I'm like, 35. And they're like, 27. And I'm like, of course you did.
Right. People never think I am married and I don't have kids, you know, unless they see my ring, but they think I'm like sporty, whatever, like tomboyish.
It's like a single tomboy living their
single
life.
tomboy living her life, you know, and then you say you have 4 kids and you're married, been with somebody for 15 years. They're like, what? You know, so I think that.
What is one stereotype that's actually true?
One stereotype that is actually true is that we do fall in love very quickly with each other, and we do love lots of conversation in the beginning, right?
I'll say one stereotype that's actually true is like it is really easier to be a wife when you have another wife.
That's true.
When you're like splitting the roles and you're splitting the mom duties.
Somebody actually just said that to me.
It's true though. Like
Somebody said it to me. It's one of our mom friends. She was over.
I mean, I do like more some of the
was
other.
Like, I wish I married a woman.
I do. People say that all the time.
I was like, it's not as hyped up as it is.
I'm like, well,
also
don't forget, they also like PMS at the same time. Like,
I know. I try to find myself talking down about it.
Me too, because I'm like, sorry, you don't have it.
I'm like, no, you know, it's really hard. You know, the hormones are bad. You know, when it's good, it's good. My thing is like, when it's good, it's good. It's bad. When it's bad, it's bad. Like now she's gonna know that that's what I said, just to kind of like talk her. Like, there's no regret. That she knows who she is too. That's so funny.
How is it?
I'm not saying it.
Just go like this. Oh.
Yeah, and she's so cool. Like, yeah. My girl. What's
one stereotype that's completely false?
One stereotype that's false is that you can't raise a son as 2 moms, right? How are you going to teach a boy to be a boy or a man to be a man? My brother is a definition of a freaking man all around, even the good parts of like stepping in and being a good father and a worker, provider. I mean, he was raised by my mother and surrounded by all girls.
Yeah.
So I think it has a lot to do with your strength and, you know, the household.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. This was awesome. Thanks for sticking with the film.
All right, let's see if we make it next week. Only time will tell.
We will make it next week. All right, guys. All right, Jamie, you say the whole subscribe and all that.
Thank you guys for joining us today. Like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram.
We didn't do a kiss.
At the 2 Mom Edit. Is that our Instagram?
Instagram's at the 2 Mom Edit. We did not do a kiss. Why don't you get up for once and come kiss me? I'm always getting up. Hurt my back. 42 years old. You're 28, people say.
Meet me in the middle.
Meet me in the...